Every year, my mom sends me a little net filled with chocolate coins. And she's given me these chocolate coins every year for as long as I can remember, since I was a very, very young child. I'll show them to you. Happy New Year. It's 2021. Honestly, I never thought we would get here. Like, 2020 seemed to drag on forever. You guys know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I know you do, because it probably dragged on for you too. Anyways, you're watching our channel, Royce and Bekah. My name's Royce, obviously, and this is a channel where we talk about family life. Sometimes hair, sometimes DIY, a little bit of everything. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please consider doing so. It really helps our channel out. Today, I want to talk about something that I've been thinking a lot about recently, and that's tradition. I used to think traditions were pointless, like they didn't add any value to my life or our family's life, and that they're more like a crutch that people lean on rather than a treasure to be celebrated. But I was wrong. 2020 has meant a lot of things for a lot of people. For me, it's meant spending a lot of time at home, a lot of time by myself, a lot of time not doing the things that I normally do. Initially, I didn't see this as a bad thing at all. I saw it as a good thing, because I could spend a lot more time on the things that I wanted to work on by myself. Creative projects, writing projects, video projects. I could do all those things because I was at home all the time. I was pretty sure that missing out on all the extra time with friends and family and doing things that I normally do year in and year out wouldn't really affect me at all. I mean, traditions are lame, right? They're just something that you do because everyone does them. It's just like a thing that happens because it's a tradition. But now, having gone through an entire holiday season without any traditions, without any festivities, without any celebrations, I realized that I need them and I miss them much more than I ever thought possible. What I'm learning is that traditions are about connecting and remembering, and this may be a no-brainer for you, but it hasn't been for me. And so our traditions connect us, as my mom and my brother and I all watch the same movie together and quote all the same lines. Our traditions help us remember and honor our loved ones who've passed on by hanging ornaments or eating certain foods. These traditions that I thought were so irrelevant are kind of like anchors or touch points that we come back to every year. The repetition doesn't make them pointless, it actually gives them value. I could have a horrible year, but a simple tradition can remind me that everything will be okay. I'm thankful that Bekah realized my distress way before I did, and she took the initiative to decorate for Christmas and do a few other traditions for our family, and I'm so thankful that she did, because I didn't realize how much I needed and wanted them until after they were done. There's a part of me that doesn't like tradition because it takes a lot of work and time and effort. But another one of the things that I've realized is that not every tradition has to be elaborate and complicated. Every year, my mom sends me a little net filled with chocolate coins. And she's given me these chocolate coins every year for as long as I can remember, since I was a very, very young child. I'll show them to you. It's these. Every year she gives me these. And this year, for some reason, they're Hanukkah coins that she gave me for Christmas. I still don't really understand that one, but the point is, every year she gives me these, and it's not hard to send someone chocolate coins. But the fact that she's done this as long as I can remember communicates love and care. And even though I didn't see my mom this Christmas, I felt like a little piece of her at least was with me when I opened this up and saw these sitting there. And the funny part is, I don't even really like eating these coins. I could probably count on one hand the amount of times that I've actually eaten them. But just the fact that she sends them is enough for me. So if you're watching this, Mom, sorry I didn't eat the coins, but I will still treasure them as if they were real. And actually, maybe I will eat them now that I am holding them. I can kind of smell the chocolate. But now that I'm in my own family with Bekah and Philippa, I kind of feel responsible for starting new traditions of my own. And honestly, that's something really hard for me. I can't just come up with new traditions. I mean, how do you do that? I don't know. I've tried and I just come up blank every time. Like, how do you start a new tradition? Is it something that just kind of develops organically and then you realize, oh, we should keep doing this? Or are you intentional about starting this thing every year? Let me know in the comments what you guys do. Do you make up your own traditions, or am I crazy? Where do traditions come from? How do you make them for your family? Let me know in the comments. This year, we had sushi for Thanksgiving and Christmas, which seems a little weird. And I don't know if it was because we didn't feel like cooking, or because we weren't really feeling in the holiday spirit, or it's just because we really like sushi. Maybe that will be a tradition. Whenever we don't spend holidays with other family, we eat sushi. I don't know, but what I do know now is that traditions are worth it. They can be a valuable way to connect your past with your present. And that's definitely worth the time, effort, and energy, because if we don't know where we've been, we don't know where we're going. And I think maybe traditions can help us get to where we're going. So the bottom line is that I think traditions are worth it, and I was wrong to think they weren't. There's this part of me that's always fighting with this sentimentality. Is being sentimental good? Is being sentimental bad? Is it a weakness? Is it an asset? And I think that's a balance I've kind of been in my whole life. I'm trying to do a little bit of course correction, and I think it's an important part of being emotionally supported and being connected to those around you. So I'm gonna lean in to traditions. I'm not gonna take it to the extreme. My house is not gonna be a Hallmark house, even though that would probably be kind of cool and really Christmassy. But the point is, I wanna lean into tradition. I wanna lean into connecting with my past and with connecting into our family's past. And so we can look back and see where we've come from and see what's brought us to where we are now. And I think that's worth the time. What about you guys? What do you think about traditions? Do you like them? Do you dread them? How do you make new traditions? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks so much for watching this video. Becca and Philippa and I wish you a really happy new year filled with a lot of really good things that didn't happen in 2020. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please consider subscribing. It really helps our channel out, and you'll keep up to date with all of our latest videos. That's all I've got for now. See you guys next time.